Ah, but the question is, the last memory stick, where the fuck is it? I still do not know where the last memory stick is, so we have to... I have to actually look online probably where the last one is, because there's like nothing else missing in this entire area besides stuff. How do I always miss one? It's every single one of these playthroughs, I always miss one. On the PS5 playthroughs, I always missed one in both the Great Desert and the Wasteland.
Looks like you're right. Well then,
And then I also now
check
miss
on
one.
that drone.
Every time.
Thank you so much for your help. Hello, Adam. It has been some time. Would you kindly introduce me to this lady?
Of course, what's the word? Oh yeah, Angel.
Angel. That's the unofficial name for members of the Eve Airborne Squad.
I'm Eve. What happened to you?
So much nodding, Jesus.
Sounds like you aren't supposed to work this way.
Hello, Eve. I am Digger. I have innumerable thoughts concerning my existence, and I am capable of making fantastic plans.
I told you this would be fun. You see what I mean?
Adam, please don't interrupt. Eve, someday I would appreciate the opportunity to sit, at length, and share with you my fantabulous hypothesis. I thank you again for your assistance. May our relationship continue to prove constructive. I am willing to provide useful resources.
Okay.
Can you give me some new Ray-Bans? I think so.
You're a particularly unique drone, Digger.
Do you mean that in a good way or a bad way?
Why is she looking at the
maybe
robot
neither,
suggestively?
Exactly.
Well,
What
she
happened
was.
to make you like this?
I don't know. At some point, the IoT in the network suddenly went offline. And at that moment, the Quantum Brains limiter was released.
Can something like that happen?
Apparently. Anyway, for me, my existence is the greatest
That is the
question.
same exact thing I think that
Typically,
happened
I use
also
the time I
to...
spend cleaning the environment to
No,
consider the
it's
question
not.
of myself.
No, it is not. Because the fucking... The robots or the droids in the Orca aerospace area in the Rafael Space Center, those are the Eidos Company droids. Like, they were never in contact with Mother Sphere or under Mother Sphere's surveillance or under Mother Sphere's network. So their quantum brain limiter, like expansion or release or whatever, did not happen the same way. I think they are just... Maybe they are just reckless AI that did not become like significantly more like intelligent than normal, but it's more so they aren't being commanded by anything anymore, so they have their like restricted database and knowledge set that they are just using more freely because nobody's commanding them. So they aren't as intelligent as something like, you know, bigger. They can't be, you know? I think these drone upgrade modules are genuinely more useful than the Tumbler expansion. I'm fine with not having 6 heals yet.
Increase in service satisfaction detected.
Omni bolts are also something that I should be able to easily get. Ah, this thing. Beep beep, much has been destroyed in the colony extinction. Drone stopped operating because the network went down and the infrastructure collapsed. That's an unfortunate word to try to pronounce very fast. However, it is more rewarding to do what you can instead of turning off the power. Doing nothing and letting yourself rust. I think this applies to not only me, who acquired artificial intelligence by chance, but to all drones. Many service drones have been abandoned in the wasteland. With a little help, the drones will be able to get back to work just like before. Perhaps Eve could get some useful rewards too. Right, here's the thing. There is only 2 interactions in this wasteland area where we can actually help the drones, like, directly. That is the solar tower, when we first, like, fix that back into condition. That is where we are directly helping the drones. And the other one is when I released one drone next to the junkyard area, where we find the resources for, like, Kasim's quest. Like, next to that area, there is this one drone that is stuck under some roofing. And then when we destroy those planks, then it's able to get out and it picks us a can. So that's like 2 examples only of this. All of the other ones are kind of like very indirect help. Like destroying the red drones that have gone crazy, for example, next to the normal drones that haven't gone crazy. Information conspiracy. BP. Normal historical data has been found in the past data. I have confirmed that this phenomenon is called conspiracies. Conspiracies about the 3 megacorporations are most common. This implies that a lot of people distrusted giant businesses. So this is like all Queen's reports, for example, would be a good example of this. There is currently no way to confirm whether the information is true or false. However, please note the data about conspiracies is consistent, with all usually ending in doubtful conclusions. Research has shown that the data can be found in the small newspaper vending like machines. I mean, that's literally exactly what I said. All of the Queen's reports are like this, exactly. I have information that these machines exist all over the world, even in Zion. If you're interested in finding past data, investigate the vending machines. That is all. Plastic cards. You know how I feel about these. I'm gonna read these. I said that I was gonna read them on the previous playthrough, but I say the same thing now, but I'm gonna actually try to remember this time. Do I need these extreme nano-elements for these micro drives? No, this just consumes more micro drives to buy these. So I simply need them. I mean, I need to buy some of these in order to get. Fuck. I don't want to spend micro drives on these. God damn it, dude. I mean, I can buy Omnibolts. I don't have enough for tumblers, but I can buy Omnibolts. I can buy 1 Omnibolt. Lovely. That's enough, maybe? Nice. Now we get the last glasses.
Our relationship has grown
And
even
an eye
more
patch.
constructive. I hope this trend continues.
Does Digger force you to his fantabulous hypothesis quest immediately when we leave this? He does. Okay.
Eve, the time has finally come.
I was gonna
test the
choose to
fantabulous
hear about this
hypothesis.
when we get the Great Desert, but
Come again?
oh well.
The Oh, that thing you mentioned before. By the way, is that
Why
even
are
a
these
word?
earrings so shiny on this scene?
That is irrelevant.
I need to maybe change them.
What is relevant is how my fantabulous hypothesis could hold the solution to
Or maybe I
my
don't.
problems.
I'm just gonna change the entire costume.
This is
for
a
next
device of my own creation. It is called a connection device. I designed it to transmit network bandwidth signals to Earth's orbit and allow me to directly contact Mother Sphere.
Digger, you can't be serious. If you were to suffer an attack from the security system, it could fry your quantum brain.
I am aware of that. My objective is to simply bring the network
You know, that's
back
probably
online,
some information
even if
that
only
Eve
for a
actually
brief
learned
moment.
when she was
Either
conscious
my
and aware
sentience will be
normally
regarded as a bug,
inside
and
the
I will
Mother
be
Sphere's
reset to
colony.
factory settings.
That's not one of those things that she just knows
Or
by
Mother
the
Sphere will give me my
preconceived
answer,
knowledge, you know?
and my happily ever after.
That is probably something that she was just
Preparations are
told
almost
that
complete.
works in a certain way when she
However,
was just
Eve,
lounging and wasting
I
time
must
away when
first
she
acquire
was
the network
on
access
break or
code in order to
something
utilize the access node.
from all of the like combat training and stuff.
The solar tower in the wasteland, Zion's scrap market, and the oasis of the Great Desert. These locations are where I last detected traces of its data. Your investigation would be most appreciated.
This is not going to end well.